Welcome back to the channel, lads, and it's episode 53 of our Blackburn Rovers career mode as we prepare to go into what could be a title deciding game, a Premier League deciding game as we aim to win back-to-back Premier League titles with Blackburn Rovers. We are also in the Champions League semi-finals where we would face the German side Leipzig, with the other semi-finalists being Juventus and Real Madrid. Oh my God, what a season this could be. This is not a time to please anyone, by the way. This is the time of the season where you absolutely have to play your strongest starting 11. I know some players are going to complain for game times from now to the end of the season, but if we go on to win trophies, I'm sure we will all be happy come the end of the season. But that is the starting 11 going into this game. At home to Manchester City, a team that we've already lost to twice this season. Could we beat them for the first time? I know I've said you can't please anyone, especially when you are in a title run like this. But to be honest with you, there's only a handful of games that you can play the same team without rotating, especially when you've got games every 2 or 3 days. But we've got a big game to focus on here. We will find a way to deal with that when we get there. Nico O'Reilly in that number 10 position, Erling Haaland, Martinelli on the left. Man, City is one of those teams that will camp in your own half like this and try to be clever in creating chances. It can make it difficult to defend against them. Oh, good block there. But at the same time, if you win possession like this and you can transition from defense to attack pretty quickly, as we might be able to do here over the top from Larson to João Pedro, there's not too many bodies in the box. I'm going to have to delay this one. Cross, left foot. Oh, City win the header and City clears straight to Phil Foden, though, who he's had a lot of good games against us. Phil Foden is one of the players that I'm always worried about when we face this City team. I know Haaland is dangerous, but I'm more worried. Honestly, I know Haaland is really, really good, but I'm more worried about City's wide players every time we face them. With Haaland, I think I've got two really good centre-backs to be able to deal with his runs and behind, to deal with his physicality as well. Difficult! Oh, difficult to do. But I've got two good centre-backs that I actually do believe in. I will not swap our two centre-backs for any partnership in the world right now. Maybe I will swap Koulibaly for Van der Ven of Tottenham with the way we like to play. He's probably one of the few centre-backs that are quicker than Koulibaly. And, he's pretty tall as well. He's good in the air. But City have moved this ball well. Oh, that could be the first. Oh, what a save from Bazunu. The first time they've managed to open us in this game. It's Camavinga. We've done pretty well in that first half, I've got to say. We've limited the amount of chances Manchester City have created. Oh, no, Haaland. How has he managed to beat the goalkeeper on the near post? I mean, we have done pretty well to limit the chances they have created. Come on. It's beginning to look like the away team will get a goal here if this continues like that. Martinelli. Oh, I hate when they do that, they leave the ball. Oh, what a save. They leave the ball and just their wingers. It tends to be their wingers that try to do that dirty move. They leave the ball and focus on just shoving you away from them, which it should be a free kick. I've said that. It's illegal. It's no attempt of trying to play the ball. Oh, wait a second. Morgan Gibbs-White. Pedro has made a run. The touch's good. On his left foot. João Pedro. Just when we needed someone to turn up for us in this game. Of course, it's our two most important players. Morgan Gibbs-White with the assist. João Pedro with a finish on his left foot. And we're 1-0 up. If we can just hang on here, and it's 7 minutes, we could get the biggest victory of our season. This is a proper title decider game. Winning this game takes us, I believe, 5 points above Manchester City. What a save. And 5 points above Manchester City. Oh my God, 5 points above Manchester City at this stage. It is a big gap. I don't care what anyone says. With about 4 or 5 games to go, to be 5 points above this team, I'll absolutely take that. And if West Ham win their game, West Ham would actually be our closest challengers at the moment. I said before, although we don't want to acknowledge it, West Ham are a title contender this season. But what a win for us in front of the home fans. Vamos! I like the look of this right now. West Ham United are the closest challenges to ourselves, but they're 4 points behind us. Manchester City now 5 points, and Manchester United have got a game in hand. But even if they win their game in hand, we will still be 8 points against above them with 4 games to go. And may I say, our last 4 Premier League games of the season are against Aston Villa, Crystal Palace, Luton Town, and Arsenal. Arsenal being our toughest opponent from now to the end of the season. Aston Villa will be a tricky game for us, but if we can just win 3 of those games, we will be Premier League champions for the second season running. What a season this is turning out to be. But of course, we've got to quickly turn our attention here to the first leg of the semi-finals against Leipzig. We are away from home again. I mean, it feels like the knockout stages that we've had since last season, the Europa League, and this season in the Champions League, we're always away from home in the first leg, which is good for us. I'm not making any changes from the team that kept a clean sheet against Manchester City. They are all fit enough to start this game. Zanotti, we might need to rotate him sometime in the second half of this game, but we do struggle against teams that have got that high pressing, high intensity, and Leipzig have got that. Remember when we played their sisters, their sister club, Red Bull Salzburg? We lost to them in the group stage of the Champions League, but I'm hoping this would be a little bit different here. Judging by what I know about this team in real life and the identity, of course, Ralf Rangnick, the man who built this club, I'm expecting the 4-2-2-2 formation. But let's take a look. It's Alisson they've got in goal. They've got Peter Gulacsi on the bench. Murillo, one of the centre-backs. It is the 4-2-2-2 formation. Skamaka, and it looks like Benjamin's Šeško up front for them. It is going to be a difficult game, you know. I'm expecting the fact that they are playing a 4-2-2-2 formation. I think this is one of those games where we can actually enjoy possession for a change. It's not something we've done too often in the Champions League this season, or even in the Europa League last season. The continental teams that there seems to be really good on the ball. They've got 2 physically imposing striker up front, and Šeško Skamaka has made the run and behind the defense. They've got 2 physically imposing strikers up front for them. Actually not worried about their pace to get it in behind us in this game. They have gone with these tactics pretty much, you know, back to goal, especially with their 2 strikers. And this is the first team that I can remember that we have faced who wants to do this. The attacking players are just backing up against us right now. I don't mind it though. I don't mind it. In my opinion, it makes it slightly easier to defend against them as opposed to their strikers and getting in behind our defense. Talking about strikers getting behind our defense, here is Šeško. They've somehow managed to find him with an intercepted pass. Good interception there from, good block rather, from Diomande. Oh my God. Coming close to scoring an own goal 34 minutes into this game. Boy, was I wrong to think we will have more possession than Leipzig in this game, because they have absolutely dominated. We're defending for our lives right now. To be honest, cross to the far post, surely that has gone out. That cross has definitely gone out of play there. I don't mind this. I'll take defending for our lives for 90 minutes and going into the second leg in front of the home fans. Benjamin Šeško is gone in behind the defense. What a block. Adam Wharton. That is why you invest on a top-class centre attacking midfielder. It's not all about creating chances. It's so about putting your body in the line when the team needs it. Oh, Johan Boni have just gone too early there. What a block that was, man. That could be the difference between a draw in this game and losing this game. That block from Adam Wharton. It's a sensational block, putting his body on the line for the team. Skamaka, he turns his mind. Oh my God. We have defended so well for 75 minutes. The first time we lose a little bit of concentration, we get punished. And I tell you what, That's what the top teams in Europe can do to you. Oh, it's so unfortunate to concede there, man. Gonna have to make the changes, haven't we? Archie Crawford coming off the bench here. Can he make the difference for us? A few other changes there to freshen the team. There is Harry Leonard coming off the bench as well. Oh my God, look at the space there. The defense have gone sleeping. Oh my God, get in! For the first time in this game, we've actually tested the back four of Leipzig. The defense went sleeping from a throw-in. And Joao Pedro made a clever run. And let's be honest, he was never going to miss from there. I cannot believe we've got a goal in this game, man. For 80 minutes of the game or so, it didn't look like we would create a chance, not to talk about scoring a goal. Oh, Larson driving us forward. Oh, the defense have gone sleeping again. João Pedro, he might win the game for us. Get in. What a Champions League semi-finals this is. To be honest, it's pretty stupid from Leipzig. You're 1-0 up, 80 minutes into the game. There is no need to continue the high line. And of course, if we can transition as we know we can do so well, it was only a matter of time, them giving us those spaces in behind the defense for us to punish them. I cannot believe it. You cannot be 1-0 up in a semi-final in the Champions League and yet still decide to commit so many players forward. It's just about the game intelligence, isn't it? And they haven't managed this game well. And just like that, we've turned it around. Pedro with a brace. I know what you're probably thinking right now, looking at our starting 11. Don't be stupid, Vincent. You have got an opportunity of winning Premier League title. Do not ruin it with making so many changes to the starting 11. But I think I know what I'm doing. You know, we have played the same team against Manchester City and Leipzig, and we're playing Aston Villa here, who are 9th in the Premier League, I believe. I've rotated pretty much every single person, every single player in that starting 11, with the exception of Bazunu, who keeps his place in the starting 11. But the reason for that is, although we won the Champions League game 2-1, we've still got the second leg, which is only 2 days away. And to be honest, we've got a 4-point advantage in the Premier League. I'll take a point in this game against Villa if it means we would progress to the Champions League finals. There is a method to this madness. I'm trying to say the reason I've made so many changes to the starting 11. It's 2 days rest to the Leipzig game, and there's 2 days rest to the Crystal Palace game. But hopefully, the rotated starting 11 here can at least pick up a point. I tell you what, though, Aston Villa have become a team that I find it easy to play against them. Other than the first season, in our championship season, where we lost to them in one of the cup competitions, I can't remember the last time we actually lost to Villa other than our first season. Yes, I can remember games where they have taken a point from us, but it's quite comfortable playing against them. And Merits, they've got in goal. John Stones is in there, and they've got Kochku, Boniface up front. That's a combination to watch out for in this game. Come on, let's play this one out from the back. Zulu. We've got Crawford on 15 assists, by the way. 20 assists is the record in the Premier League. It's got a few games to try and break that. I think it's going to be difficult, but given the fact that he's not going to play every game from now to the end of the season, talking about Crawford in possession, now to down-nil, 1-0. Oh, yes, I called that one just before. You cannot afford to give Daniel that much space from the outside. How many times has he done this season? It's one of those where as soon as you hit it, you know, I just called it before it happened. You know it's 1-0. What a sensational finish that was. And it looks like it could just be the one goal separating both teams just before the end of the first half. Villa, though, given possession quite cheaply. Dogeles, Nene, oh, good save, but the referee has pulled that one back for a yellow card. Lazy tackle there from John Stones. There's no need for that tackle. He was never going to win the ball from that position. Quite lazy. And it's our first penalty for a long time now. The last one I can remember was earlier this season or maybe last season, where we got 2 penalties against Brentford. But Dogeles, the man who won the penalty, will step up, top left-hand corner, get in. That's so easy, man. Sent Merits the wrong way. I can't believe John Stones went for a slide tackle there. just an awful tackle. He was never going to win that ball. And the goalkeeper actually made a good save. But the referee pulled it back for the penalty. And Dojeles Nene makes it 2. It's 16 assists for Crawford, 15 coming into this game. He got the assist for the first goal, the first Daniel's goal over the top. Oh, yes, that's the second assist for Crawford. And Dojeles makes it a brace. What an impact he's had. I keep saying, pound for pound, he's our best signing of the save, considering how much it cost us. How much it cost us and what he's gone to do on the save. He's pound for pound our best signing. About 1.5 million we signed him for. Waiting for the run here, Crawford. He's going to make it a hat-trick of assists. Daniel makes the run. Oh, it's too easy. It's too easy. I said before, Villa are easily one of the easiest teams for ourselves in this save. It's so easy to create chances against them. It doesn't matter how good their team have become over the seasons. Once we face them, I feel really comfortable, really confident going into the games against them. I mean, it makes sense though that we made those changes. Sometimes it's good to trust on your squad. I mean, we've seen one of the reasons Arsenal have struggled to get over the line, I honestly believe, is the fact that Arteta doesn't make too many changes to his starting 11. Oh, good save. He stopped that one out. Oh, it's I think that's Harry Leonard who stopped that one out. But yeah, honestly, that's one of the things I believe. Compared to Pep, who would make changes from game to game, Arteta tend to go for the starting 11 every single time. I mean, you could say, yes, maybe Manchester City have got a better squad than Arsenal to be able to do that. I do agree with that, but honestly, I think there are times over the last couple of years. Oh, I thought he was going to block that shot. I honestly thought I had Carter in the right position to be able to block that, but that is the clean sheet lost. That's it, 5-1 victory for us. Look at the Aston Villa Stadium, Villa Park is just empty. After we scored the third or fourth goal, it looked like most of the fans walked out of the stadium. I do like that. I like that little animation added to the game, isn't it? When a team is getting battered at home, the stadium slowly becomes empty. But yeah, after like the third or fourth goal, the stadium was so empty. It was all the away fans. But what a victory. It's done, isn't it? It's basically done. I mean, if we go on to not win the league from here, it will be up there as one of the biggest bottle jobs ever, considering we have got Luton Town, Crystal Palace, and Arsenal as our three remaining league games. Arsenal will be tough, but if you take a look at the table here, Luton Town are 18th, Crystal Palace are 16th, and we have got Arsenal. We just need to win one of those games and one draw. Just one win and one draw secures us the title. I mean, if we go on to bottle it from here, it looks like West Ham lost their last game, by the way. Let's take a look. Yeah, they lost to Tottenham. 1-0 victory there for Tottenham at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Tottenham are 6th as well, so I'm not surprised they have won that game. But the top 4 will remain the same. Manchester United have got 2 games in hand there, which if they get 6 points, that will move them to 74 points, just 1 point of West Ham. So the top 4 is pretty much done. And the league is pretty much done as well. I don't want to be too carried away. I did panic a little bit and rotating, making that more changes. But look at that for that kid, though. 18 assists in 19 Premier League games. That is just insane. He's like I said before, he's on the right track of breaking the most assists in the Premier League season, which is jointly held by Thierry Henry and Kevin De Bruyne, 20 assists. That's the joint record in the Premier League. But second leg of the Champions League here against Leipzig. What a game this is. I'm going to go back to exactly the same starting 11 that won the first leg for us, the same team that kept a clean sheet and won against Manchester City, hoping that will give us enough to be able to. We just need a draw to go into the finals of the Champions League, and I hope we can get that draw. We learned from the first game that even though Leipzig are a 4-2-2-2 team, they still dominate a lot of the ball, which it was quite naive of me going into that game thinking because they have 2 central attacking midfielders, we might have that 1 spare or 2 spare man in midfield to allow us to dominate possession, but that wasn't the case, and we've got to be really careful of that. One of the things that I actually wouldn't mind doing in this game is the fact that they like to dominate possession. They like to commit a few players forward. We could take advantage of that, which is perfect for us. We've got the advantage from the first leg to be able to hit them on the break. And one thing which was interesting that they did in the first leg was they like to play with their back to goal a lot and with the strikers. But good defending there, Koulibaly. There we go again. Out wide to Baumgartner, the Austrian, who was whiffed his way past a couple of players. Back to Tez, the Dutch international possession wonder over the top. Can he win the header? No, Leipzig win possession back. Tez, Zubimendi in midfield. That's quite a good midfield they have there. No wonder they control possession with the likes of Zubimendi and Fofana. You know, they've got the work rate of Fofana. They've got the ability to keep the ball of Zubimendi. Big mistake there, but big tackle to win it back. It's a little scrappy here for the last sort of 10 minutes or so. But we have possession. It's good news. You can't concede goals when you have possession. But we give it away cheaply. Scamacca, the goal scorer from the first leg. Benjamin Sesko to Baumgartner, who again is whiffed his way past a couple of players. Oh, bottom left-hand corner from the Austrian. And Leipzig go 1-0 up. Just what we did not want in this game, for them to score the first goal. But it's come from, you know, comical errors that we have made, giving possession away. We've got to be better in possession, man. We've got to be so much better. Alvaro Fernandez, low cross, the shot's blocked. We are hanging on right now. To be fair, just as we did in the first leg of the first half of the first leg, or most parts of the first leg. But that is a good ball. Oh, shot with his left foot. Can he hit that one in? Joao Pedro with a shot. Excellent block from the defenders. Another block. They just put in their body in the line here. Oh my God, that was awful. That was awful from Johan Bonning. Look at this though. The other team looking to hit us on the break now. I cannot believe the referee have ended the first half there. We got away with one. We honestly got away with one there. The referee had no right to end our first half there just as they were about to go for the second goal. Come on, I'm getting worried now. The longer this game goes, 1-0, don't get me wrong, we're not getting knocked out with them being 1-0 up. It will go to extra time. But the longer the game goes, you just think, are they going to get a late second goal? And that means we are out of the Champions League. Baumgartner with his second of the game. Unbelievable, man. That's Scamacca with the goal. I thought it was Baumgartner, but it looks like the Austrian was the one who got the assist. He was the one who got the assist. Sesko to Baumgartner and to Scamacca. It's unfortunate to say, but I think maybe not. Maybe not. Morgan Gibbs-White. Oh, what a miss. What a miss, Morgan Gibbs-White. If there's any player that I want, there's any midfielder that I want to find himself in possession one-on-one with the goalkeeper, it had to be Morgan Gibbs-White. Lund Hansen with a little bit of space to run into. Oh, Christopher Lund Hansen. How are we not taking these chances right now? How are we not taking these chances? Elmas have been taken off. But defensive move there, I've got to say, bringing on Garcia for Elmas, who is the more attacking midfielder. But Crawford, can he save us here? He's done it before against Bologna. He's one of our own. Can he save us here? 10 minutes in search of a goal to take this to extra time. And if Leipzig should get one more, it's definitely game over. Come on, we need runners in front of us. Back to Adam Wharton. He's made a good run, Crawford. Oh, that's not the pass that I was looking for. That is not the pass I was looking for. Come on, lads. If they score from this, we are out of the Champions League. The cross ball, Wang Jae-won, the second half substitute. He regains possession on the break. Joao Pedro on the inside to Crawford. He's not the strongest of player, but he's managed to get away from his man. Get him! Archie Crawford, 90th minute. He gets the goal that we need to take this to extra time. Can you believe it? Once again, Leipzig have been so naive to allow us to catch them on the counter attack. 90 minutes in a good position to win the tie, and somehow they let us catch them on the break. Oh my God, what a tie this is, man. We're looking quite good in extra time. It's end-to-end, which it does suit us. Oh, big tackle from Malik Cho. It does suit us because we have got two centre-backs that we can actually rely on defending 1v1 like this. Oh my God, no way. Over the top. Oh, Crawford. Crawford, Charlie, get it! I can't believe it. He's definitely one of our own. He's one of our own. He's one of our own. Archie Crawford, he's one of our own. What would we have done without this kid in the Champions League this season? Oh my God, we've actually done it. We have actually done it. From 1-0 down, 98th minute equalizer, Archie Crawford going into extra time, and he seals it for us. And there's nothing Leipzig could have done to change the outcome there in the final 15 minutes of the extra time. Have we just gone? Have we just qualified for the finals of the Champions League in a dramatic fashion as well? What a game. What a time. Tell you what, this kid could do no wrong right now. Back-to-back man of the match display for him against Leipzig in the Champions League, and before that, it was against Crystal Palace where he was sensational in terms of creativity for us. What a brilliant footballer we've got in our hands there, Archie Crawford. But let's take a look who is going to be the finalist in the Champions League. Let's not forget the other Champions League tie was between Juventus and Real Madrid. And who is he going to be? It's Real Madrid. It's the repeat of the Super Cup where we lost the game at the start of the season. But I did describe that game as a glorified friendly, to be honest, and we did rotate. Nonetheless, Real Madrid are going to be heavy favorites going into this Champions League finals. But you never know. It's just one game. It's just one game. And I do believe in this team. I do believe in this Blackburn Rovers team. And I think we can go into any game. We can win against any team in the world right now on our day. And I'm hoping that would be the case in the Champions League final. But we've got one final game to finish today's episode, and it's against 16th place Crystal Palace. A win for us here could well secure the Premier League title for us, but it will depend on how other games go on. We would need Manchester City to lose their game for that to happen. But let's get into this one. Top of the league, Blackburn Rovers against Crystal Palace. 3 games to go and 5 points above second place, Manchester City. Our number 10, Joao Pedro, looking to break the record as well for the most Premier League goals in a season. 31 goals at the moment, and 5 is the magic number to be able to tie with the likes of Erling Haaland, who is holding that record right now, and Archie Crawford as well. 2 more assists to get 20 assists in the Premier League season. There's a lot of records to break, man. Back-to-back Premier League title? That sounds crazy for a team like Blackburn Rovers, but it's achievable right now. 5 points above Manchester City. Oh, that's carelessly giving away possession there. Oh my God, look at the pace of Ismaila Sarr. Koulibaly is quick, but even him is struggling there. Bazunu with a save. Is that a tap-in? Is that a penalty? No, it's not. What a big tackle. What a tackle from 1J1, I believe. That could be a title saving. Oh, no way. I was about to say that could be a title saving tackle if we go on to win this game as a result of that. But Jeremy Doku, one of the top scorers in the last season's Premier League, not quite pulling up those numbers as he did last season, but he's always going to be a dangerous player. And what a strike, man. And we're 1-0 down against Palace. I mean, we've got mountain to climb here, haven't we? We want to win this one. It's Monday, a little bit of patience might go a long way there. That is a poor touch. Poor touch from Morgan Gibbs-White. Oh, what a ball to Ismail Assar. He's struggling to keep up with his pace right now. He's doing whatever the hell he wants, Ismail Assar. Second half, man. Come on. We didn't really have too many things to cheer about, too many things for the home fans to cheer about in that first half. But we could change it in the second half. Not today. Not today, Abdullah Hamid, as Christopher Lund Hansen have done very well to win possession back for us. Bunny, Gibbs-White, touch good. It's made the run, Joao Pedro. Could he make it 32 goals in the Premier League? Get it! Joao Pedro, every time we need someone to step up for us this season, he's our number 10. We signed him for a reason. What a season he's having. Substitutions here. I'm gonna have to again rely on Crawford to change this game for us off the bench. I've actually taken off Morgan Gibbs-White, although he got an assist for that goal. I've actually taken him off for Archie Crawford. That's the type of faith we have in the kid. He might be only, oh what a save! He might be only 77 or 78 rated, but he's playing with an unbelievable quality right now. It's hard to keep him on the bench. Of course, when you come off the bench in big Champions League games, to change the game so effortlessly as well, so nonchalant, he's done it for us. It's when we are in a little bit of trouble, it's so easy to call upon the kid. Maybe I just hope I'm not putting too much pressure on him, but at the moment he's doing quite well. I don't think so, because I'm not starting it in every game. He's done it again. He's done it again. He's come off the bench. He's not got the goal, but he's got a crucial assist. And that is Joao Pedro with a brace in this game. And you know what that means? He's now on 19 assists. And Joao Pedro now on 33 goals with 2 games to go. I say 2 games to go. This game is not completed yet. Technically, 2.5 games to go. Oh, that's a nice tear. Crawford, he's onside. Oh, he's killed it. He's killed it. It's game over. Off the bench, 6 to 7 minutes into the game. A goal and an assist to his name. He's sensational. Can we label him as a generational talent right now? Because I don't see too many 19-year-old kids doing what he's doing for us this season. He's that good. He's honestly that good. Oh my God. What a young player we've got in our hands. Off the bench again when we need goals, when we need someone to create for us. And he's like, I'm the man for that. I'm the guy for that. Sensational. And it's unless we lose our last 2 games, we have won the league. I don't see that happening. It's Luton Town and Arsenal, our final 2 games of the season. It's just not going to happen. And this is how the Premier League table is looking like after 36 games played. With 1 more episode to go, we are 5 points clear of Manchester City, who are in second, and we are 7 points clear of West Ham in third. 2 games to go. We just need to win one of those games. Mathematically speaking, with the goal difference, a draw in one of those games could get the job done for us, but you never know. Manchester City could go on and win 7-0 in their next couple of games, which highly unlikely. But of course, it is still possible. I'll give ourselves a 90% chance to go on to win the league from here. And of course, we've got the crucial Champions League finals, which I'm not even going to think about just yet until we get to that stage. It will be against Real Madrid, and it will be in the season finale. I mean, the last dance this is. What a fantastic season this is turning out to be. If we can win the Premier League and who knows, win the Champions League as well, it would have been an unbelievable season, an unbelievable journey with this team from the Championship to going on to winning the FA Cup, winning the Championship. I mean, I don't want to include that as a title, but you could do winning back-to-back Premier League titles, winning the Europa League, and winning the Champions League. Some would say we've done it all. We have absolutely done it all. That is if we can win the Champions League. But smash a like on the video if you have enjoyed this one. There are a few records still to break in the next episode that I will talk about here shortly. Yeah, there are a few records to break. Of course, 36 Premier League goals is the record. And for the most goals in the Premier League, Joao Pedro have got 33 goals already with 2 games to go. And talking about assists, 20 assists is the record in the Premier League season. And Crawford have got 2 games to play to break that record as well. Let's see if that happens in the next episode. But I'll see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.